Hello everyone, this will be a step-by-step guide for taking care of your percussion instruments. Let's get started. We'll need a tuner, drum key, and dry cloth. These are the bells. On the bells, there are note bars that produce sound. They are arranged like a piano. There are also pins that hold them in place. There are also suspensions that hold up the note bars. Try to keep your bells in warm environments. The bells can go out of pitch. After each practice, wipe down your bells with a dry cloth to avoid dust buildup. This is the snare. On a snare, there's the batter head, the throw-off switch, the tension rods, lugs, rims, and shells, and the snares and bottom head. To maintain the snare's health, wipe down the batter head and rim with a dry cloth. Dust can enter your snare through the gap between the rim and the shell. Taking off a batter head requires a few steps. Unscrew the tension rods until you can unscrew them with your fingers. Always unscrew tension rods that are across from each other. This is to avoid uneven pitching. Once all the tension rods are loose enough, unscrew them with your fingers. Make sure to follow the diagonal pattern. Once you've taken out all of the tension rods, wipe them down with a dry cloth. On the tension rods, there are small washers. If they are lost, the drum cannot be tightened properly. Once you have taken out all the tension rods, wipe the inside of the rim with a dry cloth. Wipe the inside, outside, and edge of the head with a dry cloth. Make sure to wipe the inside of the drum to collect any accumulated dust. To take off the bottom head, you must first undo the snares. Before you start to unscrew, make sure you remember the distance between the rim and the clamp. Now, unscrew the bolts with your drum key until you can unscrew them with your fingers. Do the rest with your fingers. Do the same steps that you have done with the other side on the throw-off switch. Make sure to remember to turn the switch off. Now you can freely unscrew the bottom head. To unscrew this head, just follow the same steps as the batter head. Remember, only unscrew tension rods that are across from each other. Now loosen the tension rods. They can be unscrewed with your fingers. Make sure to wipe down each tension rod after taking it out. Make sure to get between the gap in the rim. Remember to wipe down the inside, outside, and edge of the bottom batter head. Be careful as this head is thinner than the batter head. When putting on the bottom head, make sure to align the snare's hole with the throw-off switch. Rescrew the tension rods with your fingers first. Make sure to follow the diagonal pattern. After you've tightened it with your fingers, proceed to tighten it with your drum key. To tune the bottom head of a snare drum, hit the area around the tension rod with your fingers. Use a tuner to accurately tune to a note. For the bottom head, tune a perfect fourth or a perfect fifth above the batter head. For example, if my batter head was an A, I would tune a perfect fourth up to a D. Tighten the tension rod if the pitch is flat. Loosen the tension rod if the pitch is sharp. When putting back the snares, put the snares in the center of the head. Thread the straps through the clamp and under. Tighten the bolts afterwards with your drum key. When putting back the snares on the throw-off switch side, hold the clamp in place while you screw in the bolts with your fingers. Tighten well with the drum key. To replace the head, put the head back on the snare first. Then put the rim on top of the batter head. Screw in the tension rods with your fingers. Remember to follow the diagonal pattern. Finish rescrewing all the tension rods with the drum key. Make sure that they are tight. Tuning the batter head is similar to tuning the bottom head. To tune the batter head, the height of the snare matters. For a 6-inch drum, tune from a G to a B flat, and for a 5-inch drum, tune from an A flat to a B. I will be tuning from an A flat to a B because I have a 5-inch drum. Thank you so much guys for listening to my presentation. I hope this helps. Goodbye.